I guess everybody going to be expecting me to play an instrument or something like that. But right now, I'm eating me some cheese and crackers. I'm keeping it a buck, man. Y'all see where I'm at? I'm about to cook up some food for us, meaning me, myself, and I. I must got it right now because I was on the other station and wasn't nothing coming up. See, I got 2 people in here. Put my banners up. All right? I got 28. Who's the first? D. Compton? Mm-hmm. You are. Sandra, you was a minute behind him. Anyway. I didn't eat nothing all day. Forgot to take my meds. Head ain't been right. But I'm here. I don't want to be nowhere else. Maybe somewhere else. But I still want to be here with y'all in some form or fashion. I'm eating one more of these cheese and crackers. I know I should have did it before I came on, but I didn't. I'm in the kitchen. Where is it? I'm in the kitchen. I'm about to start cooking up some stuff. And I'm going to tell y'all, let me take this off. I'm going to tell y'all another story. Because every time somebody want to interview me, they with the same old stories, the same old things. Pretty RJ 444. I hear you. I'm still here. I got a lot of stuff still I got to go through, Ma. Gina Free. Joker Wild. Gina Freemason. Joker Wild. Y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about. But you go ahead, bro. Now you're famous. I lied to y'all, man. I said I was going to eat one more cracker, then I was going to start the stories. I'm eat one more. I told you I didn't eat nothing all day, but I'm about to cook a hell of a meal. I'm making some salmon croquettes. I got some people out there that love salmon croquettes. I'm gonna make some potatoes with carrots, make some rice. I'll make some fried kale. I'm gonna show you how to take these bags right here. And saute the vegetables in here. And you can throw that over your rice. Crack. Is what I wanted today. Yeah, the book is completed, left. I just did the last author read. Now I'm waiting on the graphic designer to sketch out the artwork that I want on front of the book. Then I'm going to put it up. We here, baby. And I'll start the second one. No matter how the first one does, I'm going to do the second one because it's my life and I want everybody to know what I went through and stuff that happened to me, if that's okay with everybody. Now, y'all saw the title, right? The day I thought 50 was going to die. I'm going to tell y'all a little history behind that before I get into the story of it. How we met, how everything came about, and that day that could have killed him. Miss Kitty Cat Queenie. Hey, Big Gene. We call them salmon balls here in NC. You got some jasmine rice. And I got some balsamic rice. I don't do no salmon balls, none whatsoever. You're on the wrong channel if you're looking for some salmon balls. Some salmon balls may be somewhere else over there. Not at all, Mama. Now, I have one of my people that I talked to, Desi, what up with you? And she wanted me to do a whole show about friendships and friends. And I told Desi, like, Des, we start talking about it because she seemed pretty hurt behind somebody that's real close to her. And she wants them to stay close friends like sisters. And I told her, I said, Des, from the age of 12 to the age you are now, in your 40s, what has changed in your life? And she said to me, Dana Jacobs, she said, a lot of things changed, Gene. Taj, what up with you, boy? Nikki Baby. She said a lot of things changed. I said, okay. Let me just tell you that time and your appetite for certain things changed. When you was young, you used to hear the snow cone man, the ball pop man, and it did something to you. You hear that, I don't know, the sound that the bell, whatever sound it used to make. You would go crazy as a kid. Ah, ice cream! And run to the truck or pray that your mom and them, or pray that they take food stamps at the truck. Pray that somebody has some money so you could get some ice cream. As you got older, that changed. You didn't have to react that way when you got in your teens, and you didn't. Your appetite changed. You wanted money for some fried rice and chicken wings. So now, instead of getting the money for the ball pop truck, you got the EBT card for the chicken wings and french fries. You know, the Eat Better Tonight card, EBT. I don't know. That could be the air conditioner. I don't know. That's what it is. The static. Let me. I'm gonna plug the. Did the static stop? Because I had the cooler, water cooler. Did it stop? Is it still staticky? I unplugged the water cooler. Water cooler. Is it still static, Deacon? Todd just said still static? I don't know. I guess the StreamYard. I don't know if I could do anything on StreamYard. Should I cut it off? and go to YouTube with it? What y'all think? Well, anyway, if it gets too bad, man, just let me know. Do I have a speaker on? No. What about now? Is it too? Did that change? I'm gonna put the phones in the drawer. He said somebody said I might have a phone next to it. How about that? Is it better? Story to Tell podcast. He said we can hear you just a bit static. No better? Nikki Baby said no. Hey, so listen here. Let's end it. You want me to end it and go to YouTube instead? See, when I go to YouTube, I'm not going to be able to see none of y'all comments. All right. Hollywood Sharp said, I'm good. Good money. Deacon Daughter said, yeah, I don't want no static. Mark G said he ain't got no audio. Tony Snow, how do I refresh it, bro? Judith Royalty says cool. Somebody says better now. Yo, Pat Moore, check you out on Mr. Art of Dialogue. Pat, don't send nobody to Art of Dialogue from my channel right now, bro. Come on, I don't get that many views. Help a brother out. Damn, Nikki Baby, straighten out Art. Who's that? Straighten out, straighten them out. Pat Moore, Nikki. Straighten them out for me, mama. Brownstone said it's better. Corey said it's better. Listen, let me get to this shit, man. And we're going to cook up some food, man. I'm going to show you how to make the perfect salmon croquette. You know what I'm saying? It's real easy. The seasoning and all that shit is simple as possible. And I'm going to be going back and forth, man, because I've had a whole lot of stuff on my mind. You know, it's difficult, you know, to bury a friend and a family member, but it's more difficult when you have to go through about 30 years of their life. Because my boy was a hoarder. He ain't throw away shit. He still had ice jeans. Anybody remember ice jeans? Iceberg jeans? Yo, I don't see your name, man. Tonyo, if I could see your name, I would give you a shout out, bro. But since I don't see your name, Tonyo, I can't give you a shout out, bro. Sorry about that, bro. Q Rock, what up with you? Yeah, Mega Bills. Yeah, iceberg jeans, man. Oh my God, the nigga still had ice jeans in his closet. Yeah, Ethan, but he ain't throw them shits away or give them away. They was fly. They was fly. I still got all of them. Yep. So listen here. This is how we doing it. I need y'all. And everybody sometimes just need people in their life just to push them ahead and just help them get through hard times. And me coming here and cooking and having a little fun takes my mind off all the shit that I've been doing. I haven't been sleeping much. I'm up at 5 o'clock in the morning, 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to lay down about 9:30, 10. And he had peppy jeans too, bro. He had all kinds of jeans. Yo, and I'm going to get through it. I know it. You know what I'm saying? Because this too shall pass. I know whatever you face, God don't put nothing in your plate that you can't eat, or you can't save, or you can't get back to. So I know this shit shall pass. I ain't seen no Parasucos in this jeans, but I had some of those. So this is what I'm saying to y'all, is that when I come here and I'm trying to take shit off my mind by telling y'all different stories and everything, is to get off all the other things that F with me. And a lot of people don't understand that when they call me and they want to talk about some of these programs and some of the things like that, just right now it's not a good time. You understand? Just to repeat all the shit that I've already said. It's just not a good time. And I always say that I'm 10 times strong. I'm 10 times the normal man. And I try to be. So I know this too shall pass. God got a better pastor and a cleaner place for me. So, oh yeah, he had the 8-ball jacket, Wally Gibson. It was in his closet, Wally. Yeah, he had the 8-ball jacket. Yo, Eric Lewis, we went through that whole shit about the mic. I'm sorry about that, bro. There's nothing I could really do. I want to totally apologize. All right. So now, let's get to the first thing that we're going to cook before I get into the 50 Cent story. All right. Because it's going to take longer than anything else. I've already cut up some potatoes. Right? Let me get that off there. I'm trying to do this right here. Right. All right. I have the potatoes right here. What we're going to do with those potatoes is we're going to roast them. Now, I got a big air fryer over here, and I got a small one over there. Now, if I know I turn this big air fryer on over here, everything's going to start sizzling, and it's going, if it's static now, it's going to be crazy static. So I'm not going to do that. And I don't want to turn on the oven because it's going to make it hot in here. And if you anywhere on the East Coast right now, you're looking at temperatures from the 80s to the 90s. So I got a smaller air fryer in the back. I'm going to show you an easy way to season this stuff. And it's going to take crazy. Where's the butter? Sorry about that, y'all. I had to go. I'm going to be moving around because I'm cooking this stuff up for y'all. I say y'all like some of y'all going to eat something. But you won't. But if you make it and do as I say, you can enjoy some of it. So I'm gonna take a half a stick of butter and put it in this and just throw it in the microwave. And I'm going to get me one of these bags of Lipton onion soup mix. I went and got this Lipton onion soup mix. Now, this is the one from Aldi's. It's the same as the one that you're going to pay $2 for. And this was just 59 cents. I'm going to take the half a stick of butter. I'm going to take some olive oil. I'm going to put it to get almost about a cup together. You see the lines went out for here, and I had to scratch them in there. Wasn't throwing it away because the stuff got washed off. What your grandmother used to tell you, waste not, want not. So now I'm going to take this Lipton onion soup mix, I'm going to pour it in there. I'm going to take you might have to do it yourself. I'm going to take a half a teaspoon of black pepper. That Lipton onion soup mix got a lot of salt in it. It's got a little sodium in it. But I'm still going to take some Old Bay and I'm going to throw it in there. One thing about vegetables, people can put their own salt and pepper on it once it cooked. Basically, it's going to taste the same. I take one of these storage bags. Take one of these storage bags. And I take the vegetables. These is onions, red potatoes, Spanish potatoes, and I'm going to put that in this bag. So check this out. I met 50 Cent when he came to Black Hands. Now, Chaz, 50 was having problems because he had did that song, How to Rob an Industry Cat. Yo, Lamont, I'm doing the show right now. Can I call you right back? All right, will do. Let me put this on. I don't want to be bothered. So now, he came to Black Hands. 50 had did a song called How to Rob an Industry Cat. Y'all know about that. He was doing some other things too with his music. And because he was from South Jamaica, Queens, he was going against one of the biggest record moguls, or I say groups from Queens at that time, which was Murder Inc. Murder Inc. was backed up by the Supreme team. Supreme. I took that stuff I made and I put it in here. In that plastic bag like that. You're going to shake it up like this. You always put half of it in at first, then you take the other ones and put it in there. The reason you put half in there, you want the bag to be big enough. You know, you want it to be. You want to get everything in there. You want everything to get that seasoning in there. But if you put all of it in there first, all of it may not get seasoned good. Because the bag is too big to maneuver. Too little to maneuver. So now, you're going to get all of it in there. And because I like pepper, I'm going to add some more pepper to this as it starts cooking. Let some of the air out of it. Do it again. So 50 was talking about everybody in the industry. Black Hands, him and Ja Rule was having a problem. And it was because, this is from, I heard it from 50 part, then I heard it from Chaz, then I heard it from people talking about it. 50 told me personally, because we were going to Vegas at this one time, and he gave me, we were sitting next to each other. And it was funny that I thought I was being interviewed by a reporter because 50 was writing everything down that I was talking about. It was crazy because I heard him say the same thing about, what's that kid named? Pop Smoke. That when or one of those kids that he was talking to, he said that the person was writing everything down. Thanks, Eric Lewis. Appreciate that. So now, you're going to take this. I'm going to put it in the air fryer. It's going to get done quicker, and I don't get all that heat in the house. Hold on. That was quiet. So, like I said, me and 50 was on our way to Vegas, and he was asking me about Pac, Big, everything. And he was writing everything down. And the reason why I know he was writing everything down, he made a song about some of the stuff I had, and he put some of the shit I was told him in one of the songs. If you ever heard that song, I got the Savoir Faire. I had that company, Savoir Faire, since I started doing security. And if you look up Savoir Faire in the Webster Dictionary, it used to be the ability and the know-how to get out of any situation and to adapt to any surroundings. I told 50 that. That's what my company means, Savoir Faire. New York, St. Louis, and everywhere. I got that from the Canadian Mountain cartoon. If you ever remember, and some people out here is old enough, the little mouse the cat used to chase the mouse, and the mouse would always get away, and he used to be like, Savoir Faire is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's just something that I want to use for my own company. I still have that company name today. I'm still on the East Coast, Jimmy. Yeah. So now, he asked me about Big them. I told him some of the stuff about Pac them, and I said, yo, I'm not gonna tell you everything, man. Go look this shit up yourself, man. Go look it up for yourself. And he was like, oh shit. And he said that term to somebody, you know, as he was talking in one of his raps too. So whether or not you want to think it's true or not, he paid homage. So when I first came out about the Puff nigga, he had it up on his channel for 15 minutes. He gave me my 15 minutes of fame right then, which blew up this whole thing with MREC TV and myself. So now, 50 and Ja Rule got a problem, and 50 explained to me. He said, yo, my man took his chain and we was at a parade or something like that in Queens. And Ja came over and spoke to this nigga and didn't speak to me. And this nigga took his chain before. I don't know why he would have a problem with it, but he had a problem with it. Then he said he came up in the studio one time that he was invited by Ja Rule, and Ja act like he didn't even know him. And niggas was trying to boast up on him. One thing I know for certain, two things I know for sure. 50 gonna go all the way out for his. He don't give a fuck about your size. He don't care now. He don't care about how many niggas you with or whatever. If you gotta put them down, you're gonna have to put them down. So when we got to Vegas, I had 5 of those things with me. And you know, they was a beautiful piece of artwork. One of them was about 26 years old. One was about 19. 2 was about 17. And 1 was 38. Gene, I ain't know you mess with them young girls like that. I said 1 was 38. Look at remain relentless. Jimmy Boyle said that the humidity in Long Island is crazy today. Hey, Sheila Price. Anyway, now the Wi-Fi is tripping. Chevron TV, thank you, brother. 71 Tree Studio. You must own one then. Yeah, Lone Wolf, she was very special. So when we got in the bathroom, I said, 50, you know what to do with this? He said, yeah, I know what to do with it, all right. So I put one in his hand. I said, treat her with, she was 26 years old. I said, you gotta treat her with kindness, because if you don't, she will go off and explode on you, brother. Because she had a big mouth in her. A couple of them. Because I always load mine up with big mouth, solid, big mouth, solid, two big mouth, two solids, and I go up and down, I go up and down with those like that. So now, we're doing a party out there in Vegas, and God bless the dead, the DJ is, oh baby, you got what I need, but you said she's just a friend. What's his name? Bismarck. That's the DJ. So now, the Murder Inc. crew rolls up. And I told this part of the story before. The other part that you're going to hear, I didn't. And before I start doing that stuff, telling that part, let me start these Simon croquettes. I'm only doing 2 cans. Gee, why you just stop the story right there? And man, I gotta get through the night. So now, I got the Simon croquettes, and 50 Cent is outside with me at the barricade when Murder Inc. rolls up. This is the kind of Simon croquettes I'm using. Chicken of the sea. No, this is where they got the can, man. Take a can, put them in there. I don't know what this camera. Put them in this bowl. And what I do is I have to take those bones out. Sorry about that. I can't do the little bones. I know that you can smash them down. You can't take them different like that. I know. I get it all the time, but I don't like them, so I take them out. I take those bones out. They got to come out for me. They easy if you get them down the middle. They just laying up there saying, take me. And I'll take them out. I make sure all of them out. So Irv Gotti stays in the car. Ja Rule stays in the car. They got a stretch limousine. And Supreme is the only one that gets out of the car. So Supreme comes up to me. He's like, "What up, Gene? What up, Preem? What's going on?" He said, "Nothing much, man. Tell old dude," he was talking about Chaz, "we ain't coming to the party." Now, Supreme, I'm talking to Supreme, and Supreme is looking dead at 50. 50 is leaning over the thing, leaning over the barricade, just mean mugging Preem. And I noticed when he leaning like this, he got his hands inside of his jacket, leaning on the barricade like this. And I know with his hands on her. I know his hands is on her. I got the other one going down the middle. And I'm taking the bones out. It's just so much better when you take the bones out, y'all. To me. It's just so much better. So I know that 50 got that thing on him. But I didn't know him and Preem had a problem. I didn't know they had a situation like that. Because a lot of times, Chaz wouldn't tell me things or say anything until I bring it to him because somebody around the crew was talking about it and they thought that I already knew, which I didn't know. Because Chaz wouldn't tell me until I brought it to him. And then he was always a little nonchalant about it because a lot of the stuff, I guess he didn't want me to know about it. It was all right with me. But I knew about it because everybody else was talking about it. So I went and told Chaz that Irvin wasn't coming to the party. And I said, "What's up with Preem and 50? He said, "What you mean?" I said, "Nigga, they was down there and they was mean mugging each other. Crazy. They was mean mugging each other crazy." He said, "Yeah." I said, but 50 had that thing on him, so I didn't know it was gonna get to something. I hope it didn't get to nothing like that." And Chaz said, "Yo, he had that thing on him." I said, "Yeah." She was all over him. She had it since I got off the plane. Chaz was like, "What?" Chaz was like, "You did what?" What the hell is going on? No, you did what? You gave him what? I said, "Yeah, man. I know I'm a 38 in the waist, handsome in the face, but I can't handle 5 of those chicks at the same time." You get what I'm talking about? Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Tony Snow, my buddy, wherever I go. She go, not he go, Tony. God damn. Oh, Miss Libra Queen. It sure was Nina. Uh-huh. That was one of their names. Appetite for Chick, you know what we talking about. Tell her, Rashonda. Nina Ross. Oh, my God. I'm going to take a teaspoon of black pepper. That's because I like pepper a little bit, y'all. I'm going to take since I use 2 cans, I'm going to use 2 cans of seafood seasoning. 2 teaspoons of it. So now, Chaz is like, yo, you got to get that from him. I was like, Chaz, all right, I'm going to get it from him when we leave. He's like, no. And when a boss like Chaz tell you to get something from a nigga, you get something from a nigga. So I rounded 50 up. He told me we was finna bust a move somewhere. I need to get that from him. So he gave it to me. And we was cool. So now, time elapsed a little bit. Chaz was the dude who, when 50 had shows to do, he'll get the Black Hand Mob behind him and some of 50 people, and they'll go to all the shows with 50 and make sure he get his money and make sure there wasn't a situation as a problem. So y'all heard stories about them two, Ja and 50 in Atlanta, which I'm only going to use a half a teaspoon of Old Bay. This is where we get real sexy with this shit. Mustard powder. See that? We're going to throw, I'm going to do at least 3 teaspoons of mustard powder. A half a teaspoon of Himalayan salt. Half a teaspoon of Himalayan salt. I'm going to take some cornstarch. And what I usually do, I take a sifter. What your grandmama used to have. And I'm going to throw 2 tablespoons through the sifter. Now, I'm going to take my red onions. So y'all heard about that situation they had in Atlanta, whereas that Chaz told them to go and talk, and 50 snuffed Ja. What happened was Ja had a baseball bat in his hand, one of those little miniature baseball bats, and he was doing it like this. And when 50 went over there to talk to him, while he had the bat in his hand, he said, "You know how somebody doing something like this?" 50 a motherfucker. Jay Hard, do you think 50? Did you think Faith slept with Pop? Well, it doesn't matter if I thought he did, she did or didn't. What you think, brother? So I got these red onions. So 50 snuffed Ja. Chaz run out there. Ja Crew tried to get at 50. And y'all heard Tony Yo-Yo tell the story. But because Chaz had 50 wrapped up like this, they wasn't going to hit 50 or try to hit 50 and make a mistake and hit Chaz. You don't want to do that one. That's one of the things that you don't want to do. So in the course of doing all that, 50 loses his watch, but he snatches Ja chain. I got these red onions that I cooked up. I don't know if you can see them or not. I got these red onions. Can y'all see them? I'm gonna put these red onions in that joint. So we got 3 teaspoons of mustard powder, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of seafood seasoning, a half a teaspoon of salt. Now I have, where's that? 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. And now I was gonna get me 4 eggs. I use 2 eggs for every can you use. Man, Ja's a good nigga, and Ja's all right, man, but if I'm betting my money, I'm going with 50, bro. Not because of the size. Yeah, but it wasn't exchange for the watch. The chain wasn't exchange watch. With 50 lost, I'm going to tell you the story behind that. Chaz and 50 had a conversation, and Chaz told 50, yo, I thought you was going to talk to him. You told me you didn't want to talk to him. I wouldn't have sent you over there. I guess 50 said, my fist talk for me, my watch talk for me. Pow! What's up, homie? 50 said, yeah, I put these motherfuckers on them. I couldn't get them off because I forgot to name them. So I couldn't call them off them because I forgot to name them. Chaz said, you can't do that, man. Chaz was telling me he couldn't do that. But 50's 50. I forgot to get to my friend's story about my first story that I was talking about the friends, but we'll go back to that one. I'll recap that one after I finish this 50 story. Let me check on these potatoes. Those gonna be all right. Let me get these eggs out. So now I'm gonna put the eggs in there. 1, 2, 3, 1 plus 3 equals 4. Then we're gonna vigorously stir this up. I mean, like, we're gonna vigorously stir this up. So now, 50 and Chaz had his long conversation, and 50 let Chaz know he had to watch. I mean, he had the 50 let Chaz know he had the chain. Chaz told him he couldn't keep the chain, but 50 said, "I lost my watch, man." So Chaz gave 50 a diamond out Movado for whatever watch 50 had. At that time, I don't think it was no Rolex or nothing that was real expensive. And that Movado watch that Chaz gave him was probably better than the watch he had. But they switched that joint. And 50 gave Chaz the chain back for the watch. And that's how that went. So don't let nobody tell you no story that it went any other kind of way. Because that's how it went. But something happened that night that 50 didn't make the meeting. And I'm going to tell y'all about that. Because it led up to the shooting of 50. Dun, 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 dun. Damn, Johnny Viggs, you went in hard. Johnny Viggs said, "Y'all believe all these people?" I'm going to put a little more cornstarch in there, y'all. Because that 2 tablespoons ain't doing a little good. I want it to be, have a little, it's going to have its taste, but it got to have a little thickness to it where it sticks together. So I'm going to put 2 more tablespoons of cornstarch in there. Because I did use 2 cans of tuna. 2 cans of salmon. I'm going to let that set for a minute. I'm going to get the grease together. And I'm going to get what we call the bread to fry it in. How I make the coating for it, the breading for it, which is easy. So now, Rashonda, I don't kill 50 mama. I wasn't even born then. I'm just messing with you, Mom. So now, this is what it is. They decided to have a meeting after that fight of Ja and 50 now. But 50 had to go downtown to Columbia Records to do something. He was supposed to be at the meeting because he told Chaz he'd be there. So he wouldn't return Chaz's phone calls, but he was returning mine. I was talking with 50 the whole time he was supposed to be at the meeting. Then I would relay the information back to Chaz. And Chaz said, so why he ain't calling me? I don't know. I can't ask that for that man. But since the trip from Vegas, me and 50 appeared to be cool with each other. Like, he told me he wanted me to hold him down, be with him the whole 9 yards, and everything. So I'm telling Chaz they gotta reschedule a meeting because he has something to do with Columbia or whatever record label he was dealing with. He has something to do with them. And he has to do this stuff now because he's downtown. Chaz said, well, he should be calling me back, letting me know something. 50 never called Chaz. So later on that night, I meet Chaz on 44th and 8th. I think they were going to Quad Studios or something like that for something. But I met him downtown. And Chaz says to me, he said, 50 never called me. So we not dealing with him no more. And I said, we? He said, yeah, we. He was like, yeah, we. And saying, me too. I said, yo, Chaz, I'm a grown man. You can't tell me who to deal with and who not to deal with. He said, well, I made the introduction to y'all. And I'm just letting you know that if anything happens, he said, if anything happens, I'm not responsible for you giving him or doing anything with him. Because you know, if he made the introductions to me and 50, and he never told me anything about the shit, and something go down with me and 50, I'm going to look at him. So he was right on that end. But he wasn't right telling me that not to deal with him. But I let him know that. So he said, I'm taking my hands off of him. I said, all right, we was cool. But me and 50 had already made a deal that I was going to take care of him when he comes to Cancun. Because 50 had already took a deal with the streets to do a show in Cancun. This is where the setup come in. I'll be back with you. I'm going to check on those fries. I mean, because I got to put the other batch in there. I'm cooking them as we go, you can see it. They roasting. I'm gonna have 3 batches. I'm gonna have to put in there because that's the little air fryer. I'll show y'all that when it's all finished. I'm getting this other stuff out the way. Got the breadcrumbs. Well, flour. And the cornmeal. Shit I do for y'all. I don't see a Cash App or PayPal or nothing. It's crazy. The shit I do for y'all. Give y'all some of the best stories. They don't support Gene. They don't let Gene know nothing. Listen. This is what I do. I take a plate. Take some cornmeal. Put it on that plate. All the way around it. Like so. Y'all can see that? I take some flour. Do the same thing around that plate. Like so. I take some breadcrumbs. Put it on that plate, as so. See it look like that? It look like that right there. That's how it look right there. Y'all see that? It look just like that right there. Now I'm gonna take a little of that seafood seasoning, throw it in that flour. Some salt and pepper. Excuse me. Throw some salt, some pepper in there. In that flour. Just a little salt. Then I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna stir that stuff up. I'm gonna mix it up. Use a fork. So you don't have no chunks and nothing like that. Mix that up all together. Get that seasoning all in there. See that? I'm gonna try to do this. Hope I don't mess nothing up, y'all. Because you know my old ass is good to messing some shit up. Nope, not doing that. How do I know how to reverse it? How do you reverse the camera? Let me see this. No, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do it, y'all. So I just gonna put it back. I thought I knew how to reverse the camera. I thought I knew how to reverse the camera. I'll just do it that way. This whole dumb motherfucker right here. Put his brain in a bird and it fly backwards. I don't know how to do it, y'all. And I don't want to mess nothing up. Can somebody tell me how to do it? Hold on. Let me see the comments. Can somebody help me? I don't know how to do it. Is there any way you know when you stream y'all, I can hit a button to make the camera go the other way? Do anybody know? All right, so I'm do say tilted. Y'all see that? I mixed all of that's cornmeal, breadcrumbs, and flour. Mixed it up like that. Now you want to take one of these things. I take a handful. See that? Not so much like a half a handful, and I roll it like a ball, like that lady said. But it don't come out to be no ball. And then look. See that? Then I roll it in the cornmeal like that. So now it's a ball. I put that on the smaller plate. Do another one. See like that? I'm not gonna show y'all how I do it because it'll mess up when I show y'all because I gotta use two hands. See, I got that flour in both of them? Like that. Put that on the side. Do another one. See that? Like a ball? But it ain't gonna come out like the ball, Miss North Carolina, because I don't do mine with no balls. I stopped playing basketball a long time ago. She gonna talk about come on my channel. We call them North Carolina balls. What the? LaDawn, what do you mean that's too much work, mama? Let me find out you lazy. LaDawn, these shits are so good. That's 4 of them, LaDawn. See that? Real quick. I'm gonna turn down this fire. You gotta wash your hands afterwards, LaDawn. After you do that, because you gotta get that spatula to work. When you're cooking with love. See, look, check this out, LaDawn. See, there's 2 types of people that I know. There's people that love to keep a smile on their face, and there's people that love to put a smile on your face. You got to figure out what kind of person that you are. See, I'm most happy when I put a smile on somebody else's face. Now, I'm happy too when people put smiles on my face. That's a blessing. But I'm most happy when I could put a smile on somebody else's face. Let me show you how to do this. See how they cooking, y'all? I gotta find a way, y'all. I'm gonna take this over here with me. There's gotta be a way, y'all. Anybody know how to switch the camera? Take it. You just switch it over right there. Flip that. You let it cook it a little bit, and you smash it down. Them ain't no balls. That was crazy, right? Yeah, Jewel, those salmon cakes. Hawk, what out there? Hawk, Ratter Hearts, Lone Wolf. James Freeman. Yeah. So now I'm finna make, and this shit is crazy. I love this shit right here. I gotta boil my rice and everything. So y'all know how to boil rice. And I make the flavor taste good because what I do is that after my rice start cooking and you let it sit, I throw a little chicken or beef bouillon in it and mix it up with a little butter. While my fat ass can't lose no weight. Hold on, let me check on these salmons and flip them over. So now, after I finish cooking them cakes right there, um, If y'all want me to, I'll start on the vegetables. If y'all just want me to tell a story, I'll just tell a story and cut it quick. Because I ain't got no, other than doing K shit, I don't have nothing else to do but be here with y'all. So y'all decide. Do y'all want me to just finish telling the story and stop the cooking shit? Or, oh, Andre, Andrew, okay, I could do this. So I got the potatoes. I showed the potatoes, so I could do the vegetables now if you want me to, Andre. I'm just trying. I don't want to take up too much of y'all time. Look at LaDawn Malone. She say, "Do you, boo?" Oh, LaDawn, don't get your wig snatched off. I ain't saying you had no wig, LaDawn. I ain't do that. You don't be wig snatching around here and all that. Jules said, "I'm good." All right, Jules, check it out. Y'all good? If y'all ain't doing nothing, I guess y'all do. If y'all doing something, I see shit start going down. But I'm gonna put this to the side, and I'm gonna show y'all how those cakes look in a minute. All right, get another plate. And we gonna throw some. Get a plate. Throw some paper towels on it, like that there. And I'm gonna show you how they look. How that look, y'all? Y'all see it? Do that look all right? And what that girl talk about, they call North Carolina balls. Hey, Debbie, thank you. Kyle, what up with you, boy? Alejandro Gomez, you got to come down here and get some of this, boy. All right, y'all saw those, right? All right. I'm putting these last potatoes in here. And then I'm going to start with the story. And I'll cook the vegetables. The vegetables is easy as pie, man. Let me get the minced garlic. Let me get a red onion. Red onion make everything taste so much better. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, folks who cook? Ain't that right, folks who cook? Don't red onions make everything taste better? Red onions and garlic. And then all you people want to hear this story, because I see like 13 people dropped off. But y'all know my motto. Fuck them and feed them beans, because they'll come back and see it. So now, Check it out. 50 didn't make the meeting. So Chaz is upset with him. Because that makes Chaz look bad. 50 never calls Chaz, but he calls me. I'm supposed to protect 50 when he comes to Cancun. And I had Cancun on lock. Because I had this guy that was Puerto Rican down there who worked for the syndicate. And I used to have a house, a townhouse in the Omni Villas that I had 3 floors to. I had the penthouse. I had 1 floor with 3 bedrooms and 1 floor with 2 bedrooms. And I used to get these girls, they used to stay on the 2nd floor and the 1st floor, and I had the penthouse to myself. Real story. Got it on videotape. Still got it on videotape. Also, on that same videotape, I got Gloria Velez and Coco from Chicago, and they were sticking a, ladies, close your ears. I want all the ladies to close their ears because I don't want to say that Gina's so vulgar, Gina's so nasty. So I'm asking y'all. I know y'all grown and stuff, but Gloria Velez and Coco was on stage, and I'm going to tell you who else was on stage because they better not mess with me. I got the videotape. You understand? So if you ever try to get slick with your mouth, who's that dude on one of those shows that if you trying to get your business up and you need a loan and they got all these millionaires on there, they want to buy your company and stuff like that, got you on videotape in Cancun while these girls is need I say more? I'm not even gonna say it because I don't want the ladies to think, yo, Gene's so vulgar. Why would he get on YouTube and say those girls was putting a bottle up their coochie? He shouldn't have said that. So I ain't gonna say it. I wouldn't even mention it. Look at Monique Hill. Ooh, Monique. Monique, I ain't saying that. And I didn't say it was Shark Tank, Kyle. But I sure got the videotape. One of my frat brothers was on stage. Vince Carter. They know I'm telling the truth. They gonna yell, Unc. That everything will be released and go on viral. Oh my God. Yeah, for us, by us. Mr. For us, by us. Libra Queen. For real? That's what you do to me? Wow. I thought, oh my God. Rashonda, what club you used to work at? You seen a girl do that before? Oop, I ain't mean that, Rashonda. You said you was at a club. I thought you said you worked at a club. My eyes is getting bad on me, Rashonda. I couldn't really see what it was saying. Yes, sir, Polo the Don. Yes, sirree. How God is a queen? She threw all those hearts and a green and a purple and a blue. Not at all, Alejandra Gonzalez. So now, your boy 50 didn't come to the meet, so he took a job to Cancun. I told 50 I got him when he came to Cancun because I got a guy who's Puerto Rican down there. He worked for the syndicate. Now the syndicate runs Cancun. Now I ain't gonna tell a person's name because he cool with me, but God bless the dead. Heavy D had to get him out the jail because he tried to use a fucked up credit card and get a Rolex for $10,000. When he got to the airport, they took the Rolex from him, put his ass in jail, and Heavy D had to pay $10,000 to get him out of jail. God bless the dead. Heavy D. That was my boy. Loved him to death. Sorry about that, y'all. Changing paper towels right here. I'm finna do the vegetables right now. The vegetables is real simple. Real simple. I take red onions and I chop them up. Everything tastes better with red onions, y'all. I don't know why. No, I wasn't T.K. Kirkland he was doing it to. Nah, it was a brother from Mount Vernon. I ain't gonna say his name. He's a good brother. You know, people think they can get away in Cancun. The syndicate is behind everything. They love the shit out of me. I'm telling you. I used to get those people in that club crazy. Whenever they had problems, the little Mexicans used to come over to me. Big Gene, Big Gene, Big Gene, Big Gene, Big Gene, Big Gene, Big Gene. Big Gene, Big Gene, Big Gene. All right. Yeah. So 50 was supposed to come and do that show. They gave him half of $5,000. I told him I had him because my dude used to give me a 4-4 down there. One day, the lady she was cleaning my house. She cleaned my house. Every day I would give her $100. Every day I would give this lady $100 for cleaning the house and everything like that. She had my t-shirts so white they looked brand new. So she was crying. She was crying on my third day down, and she was crying. I was asking the dude, I said, "Why is she crying, man? Why was she crying?" She said, "Gene, they only make $60 a month. They only make $60 a month. You giving her $100 a day." Coco the Real. Everybody know that ecstasy story was true, especially people who seen the autopsy report online. Puff just saying shit to keep y'all minds off other shit that y'all should be on. All right. The half a stick of butter that I used for the potatoes, I'm going to use the other half for the vegetables. Yeah, my fat ass putting butter. Gee, stay away from that. That's just going to kill you, bro. That's just going to kill you. Nigga going to die something. So I'm going to take the butter with those onions like that, and I'm going to put it in some olive oil in that pot, that pan, the other pan over there. Let that heat up a little bit. Yo, since I did this, these are those potatoes, y'all. Roasted potatoes. Y'all go tell Choke tell Choke he can't fuck with me, man. In no kind of way on this cooking shit. I make it easy and simple so y'all can understand, so y'all can go out and do the same shit, and y'all be like, yo, this shit tastes good. I use olive oil and butter. I like the butter too, man. I'm so sorry. So now, this is my cheat sheet. I take the chopped cooked Asian. I take that pack out of right there. Don't need that. I take the sweet kale. Don't need that either. So now, what I do is, I take where the hell is my? I just had it. Oh, the minced garlic. 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. Got this from the 99-cent store too. Two tablespoons of that minced garlic. Like that. A little caramelize in the onions and the olive oil. Now I'm gonna take this onion, throw that in there. We gonna let that caramelize. Know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna jazz that shit up. I got a refrigerator downstairs and I got some kale in there. I'm gonna go throw some kale with that and jazz that shit up a little bit. How about that? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Glory greens! Oh, glory! That nigga going crazy. I don't know what it is. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna pick and rinse these greens right quick. Even though the bag said they already cleaned and everything, I don't trust them. Clean your own damn greens. I don't trust them. Mr. G, they say they clean already. Let me finish telling this story, y'all. Because I done dropped from 500 to 400 people. And people that's talking about me. Precarious. All right, anyway. So now, 50's supposed to be going down to Cancun. So I get on the plane, no 50. But when I get down there, I see some unusual characters. And they all Murder Inc. people. They ain't never been to Cancun. But they there. So I don't hear nothing from 50. I'm calling him. He doesn't call back. Now, prior to going to Cancun, 50 comes to my house. I was living on 108th Street between 1st and 2nd Avenue. I think it was him and Tony Yayo. If I'm not for sure at the time. But Tony Yayo know about the situation. 50 comes to the house. Because he need a bulletproof vest. And I had a couple laying around. But when he tried it on, it swallowed him. I was about a 2 to 3X at the time. And he couldn't fit it. He had one, but it was so little that even the panels that I had would swallow the vest shields that he had. So now I'm in Cancun. And I'm calling 50 off the chain. I'm like, yo, is he coming? Is he coming? He never answered. I'm walking through the hotel Fiesta Americana Condesa. The Fiesta Americana Condesa. And I see the BMF cats there. Me and Meech had a conversation the whole 9 yards. That's another story I've told. And I'm walking through the pool area. And I see 50 manager. And I say to him, yo, my man, what's up with 50? Let me check on these screens. Now those 2 bags I showed y'all, I'm gonna throw these in that pot. See that? Throw your little pepper on it. Throw a little Himalayan salt on it. Put that bacon, put the top back on it, and let it just simmer. You use all-purpose seasoning when you don't know how to season. All right. So here we go. So here we go. 50 ain't answering no phones. I'm worried. Is he gonna come? He already got half these people money to do the show. So I'm walking through the Fiesta Americana Cancun Condesa. 50 manager sees me. Anybody know who 50 manager was at that time? Because Chaz wasn't his manager. Chaz was his road. Chaz was like his road manager that had something to do with when he was on the road and he was going to get money and shit like that. Anybody know his name? Because I know the guy. No, it wasn't Jam Master Day. Tony? Guess y'all have your own conversation. This motherfucker. Wasn't Chris Lighting either. Nah. I know them. They all work for that label. I know his name when I see it. No, it wasn't Shy Money. No. But anyway, it wasn't James Cruz. James Cruz was afterwards, Rashonda. James Cruz was when he got how Rich and Dying. I'm talking way back before then, Miss Rashonda. Because you got all the other stuff right, Rashonda. That don't mean you was going to get this one right. No, it wasn't Chris Lighting. This was before. No, it wasn't Paul Rosenberg. This was a black dude. Oh, you trying to be funny, huh, Rashonda? Well, anyway, he sees me. And he says, yo, Big Gene, I need to speak to Chaz. I said, speak to Chaz about what? He said, I want to know if I'm all right. I said, all right about what? He said, yo, 50's been shot and he's in intensive care. Y'all hold that for a minute. Y'all hold that for a minute. He says 50 has been shot and he's in intensive care. This nigga's in the pool with 2 chicks. I was looking at stuff on there. He's in the pool with 2 chicks and just told me 50 has been shot. I was like, hell no, I wasn't no damn Benny. Epic Eric. He epically wrong. So I looked at this motherfucker and I said, so what the fuck is you doing in the pool and he's in the shot? You talking about you want to see Chaz? Get your motherfucking ass out the pool, nigga. Chaz is in the next room with the BMF cats and them. They was over in the all them cats was out in the lobby and everything like that. So I go out the hotel and I go to the mall. And they had these calling cards that you could buy. And I bought a calling card for $100. I spent that whole $100 because it seemed like every time you call and hang up or nobody answered, that was $10, $10, $10. I spent that whole calling card damn near on that one call, and like on the 7th call, 50 girl picked up. I said, yo, this Big Gene, you know, he's supposed to come out here to Cancun with me because he had to do a show. And she said, well, he's in intensive care, but he all right, he gonna make it. I said, all right, I'll call him when I get back to stateside, when I come back to New York. She said, okay, hung up the phone. I got back, and I was told not to make that phone call because when we was out there, I spoke to somebody, and I was like, yo, they told me that 50 got shot. And dude with the cat eyes was like, he should mind his motherfucking business. I was like, yo, wow. And when I got to stateside, I called, and then never spoke to 50 again until he blew up. When he blew up, I seen him in Puerto Rico. And I was with the Black Hands crew because I was able to maneuver them to all the places they needed to go because they was trying to get this dude signed to a label, Graph. I got a big story that's coming up about him and how all that shit went down. So, nigga, for you not speaking to me because you was on your bullshit at Summer Jam, I'ma speak about you. And everybody know I'm telling the truth. YNE, Peso, a lot of industry shit, bro. I can tell you stories about any of them niggas in the 90s up to the mid 2000s. I'm telling you. True facts, how they had to come this way. If K Slay knew it, I know it. A lot of shit I had to do for Chaz and him. So I know it. Oh, Renee, he gonna get checkmate. I got his ass. He gonna look at me like he around stage trying to. It's another story. So now, 50 see me, he came up to me. He said, Gene, they can't stop what God got planned. I said, all right. So next time I saw him, we had a long conversation with Scott Storch. You know what I'm saying? And then I stood online to see this nigga and bought that old nasty smelling ass cologne for that nigga James Cruz to hang up on me when 50 gave me the call. When I gave 50 a call, because he gave me the number, the nigga hung up on me, and I guess 50 told a nigga to hang up. But it is what it is. And like he said, they can't stop what God got planned. I got my own shit planned. And God got his own way for me. So when 50 was shot up that day, that shit was crazy. But I did make that phone call, and I did try to get in contact with him. Even though I had top gangsters telling me not to. I didn't care. Because I had developed a relationship with that kid at that time. And he still was a kid, and they was trying to take his life. I'm going to tell y'all the motherfucking truth. That when they said at that meeting that they was going to go at 50, they was begging Chaz not to have a change of mind. Yo, Slim, you ain't gonna get mad. Slim, you ain't gonna what you call Slim? Slim, yo. Slim said, the kid ain't even talking to me. Yo, Slim, you ain't gonna have no change of mind. Yo, Slim. So when y'all think that nigga wrong for going at them niggas, he ain't wrong at all. He's not wrong at all, man. That kid could have been another motherfucking rap casualty. Let me check on my vegetables. I ain't say vegetables. Let me boil this rice too, because somebody gonna say, well, Gene, you ain't cooked the rice. Rice ain't nothing to cook. You boil the water for 20 minutes, put a little oil in there. You put the water in there, let it boil. When it start boiling, you put 2 cups of rice in that shit, let it boil for 10 minutes, then you cut the pot off. Rice! Aroni. A San Francisco treat. Let me do this little rice. Where's the time? I can't boil the rice unless I get a top. I can't boil the rice unless I get a top off. I get a top for it. Nigga, did you say top off? What the hell is going on here? What did that nigga just say on YouTube? Yeah, where's the top? Oh my God, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Sorry about that, y'all. I'll be with y'all 1 second. I'm trying to find the top off. Get topped off. Get topped off. Top. I'm trying to top off. See, I took the top off. I wasn't talking about getting topped off. I was getting the top to the pot. I wasn't saying nothing about top off. Pac-Man. Yeah, let me do this rice right quick. vegetables is done. There go your vegetables. You can't eat all your vegetables because you know if you don't eat your vegetables, I'm going to whoop your ass tonight. Did your grandparents used to say that shit? I don't want no vegetables. I don't want to be big and strong. If you eat your vegetables, you're going to be big and strong. You're going to have all the muscles in the world. I don't want to have all the muscles in the world. Right? 2 cups of water, 1 little capsule of olive oil, a pinch of salt, put the top on, let it boil, go get the rice. One of my dear friends put me up on this. I'm glad they did, but I don't want no brown rice today. Sorry, Charlie. I'm gonna get the white flavor rice. You don't cook it. Brown rice takes a long time to cook, man. I don't like brown rice like that. I'm eating the white rice. Gee, your fat ass don't need no white rice, brother. What's wrong with you, man? Leave that white rice alone, Gene. We got different flavors. Oh, y'all want to go watch your award show with Diddy? That's what somebody said. Randy SoCap. What up, Randy? Oh, Chuck, you try to be funny. All right, bro. Chuck Morris. Chuck Morris. You any kin to Chuck Norris? Gene Gun. Yeah. Gonna do this rice. Let it boil. Do its thing. this rice to cooking in a few, and I'm done. And when y'all gone, I'll cook the other croquettes because I got about 8, 9 more to go. And you can have those croquettes for breakfast in the morning, lunch, dinner. You can eat croquettes all types of days. There's no particular time. My favorite 50 Cent song, I don't know what you heard about me. No, I'm just kidding. Ja got beautiful. I like Ja. I like Ja. Ja's cool and everything like that. But the people that he had around him were suckers. You know what I'm saying? They kept Chaz out the business. And I told Chaz he was doing it on purpose. Irv Gotti could have just, at that time, Irv Gotti could have just said, yo, give my man a deal to anybody in the record business. Yo, get Chaz $500,000. Get Chaz $1 million, $2 million for his label. And they would have did it. That's how much power Irv Gotti them had in that business, him and Puff. They played the motherfucking role because they don't want real gangsters and real guys who used to be gangsters because Chaz had changed himself into a businessman. You understand? And he was doing good business. But they don't want those type of people who got real stories in the business. So had Chaz got in the business, any and everybody all over the country would have dealt business with him because he was that strong. You understand what I'm saying? Give a shout out for the 386 people that stuck with me and still with me here for 2 hours while I'm sitting here cooking, talking shit. Oh yeah, Rashonda, I make some grits, man, make you want to smack you. Huh? Make you, Rashonda, I make some grits that want to make you, huh? But let me not say that because I don't want you to get your wig pulled out. I mean, they be in here ready to fight. LaDon Malone. Yeah, so cause they could have got Chaz a deal. I went into and I walked Chaz in the front door with my St. Louis brother. His name was Dave McPherson. He was running, I think he was running Sony at the time. And that's how Grav got his deal. But I'll tell you that story at a later date. Nikki, baby, what you talking about? Hey, Becky with the hood hair? Who is that? Who is that, Nikki? Do I got any likes? I can't see it because I'm on StreamYard right now. I'm gonna stop going on StreamYard because they said it's messing up. But I like to see the comments sometimes. I can't see it on YouTube. It goes too fast. Yeah, C Gutter and Wolf, they were cool. It was all right. What are you talking about, Deacon's daughter? Why they gotta throw their panties out the window? Oh boy, that's a behind the scenes shit. Renee God, I just came from all New York. I had to come up there and get a new ID. I'm gonna show y'all everything on the plate when that rice gets finished. And y'all tell me. Yo, 50 said something that y'all didn't catch. He said when he got to be rich, that's when he started getting a whole lot of free shit. Y'all don't understand these shit that y'all be wearing and these niggas be paying half for it, 60% discount, and y'all go out there and spend y'all whole check on that shit. I used to bodyguard jewelers who dealt with Mary J. Blige, Jodeci, and I became real good friends with them and knew their business, and they taught me the business. I used to get my shit done mad cheap. And people go out here and spend an arm and a leg on Gucci, Fendi, and all this other bullshit that I'm going to sell back to y'all. Gotta put that timer on with the rice. Every time I use to cook rice, I always use my timer. Oh, did I finish the story? You didn't catch it? Well, if you didn't catch it, sorry. Sorry. Something's wrong with this thing, man. I can't even see that, Mr. 216. If I would have seen your name up there, I would have shouted you out, bro. Rory Josh King, my book is finished. I did the last author read. I'm waiting on the person to do the graphics for the front of the book. And that's it. So I just got to put this shit together now. I got everything. And shit is crazy. You don't believe it? I'll read a whole chapter to y'all. Nope. Nikki, baby, thank you. I hope you do buy it. I appreciate it. I'm gonna put it on Amazon like everybody else do. Amazon got a big following, even though they robbing motherfuckers. But I heard they do a good job of printing and putting the shit out to people. Well, it's going to be plenty of stories you never heard. I never even brought it to YouTube. Then it's some of the stuff that's going to go in deep, and I'm telling you the atmosphere of every situation. Every situation, you're going to feel the atmosphere. You're going to feel like that you was even there. I had people call me crying, like editors and everything like that, say, you're amazing. I don't believe you went through a lot of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, fact check it. I bet you. I bet you none of my shit crumbles like Katie's. It's crazy how motherfuckers sit up here and they say a whole lot of shit, then they shit start crumbling. But anyway, let me check on this rice. All right. I'm gonna show y'all everything, and the rice is cooking right now. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Or should I hold y'all? Yo, Donnie, my brother, dinner is ready, man. Rosalina says she just cooked some rice. Got a lot of treats in the book. Got stories by Jerome Bettis, Deion Sanders, John Sally. Mike Tyson's story is crazy. Uh, and Mike Tyson don't even know. Mike Tyson don't even know this shit happened, and I was right there when it was going down. Wow. Y'all, yo, anybody could tell me? I can't see on stream, y'all. How many likes I got? How many likes I have on this thing? Sean Bean, what up, Sean? How you doing? What's up, mama? I got 411. Thanks, Donnie. I appreciate it. Somebody said 377. You was bullshitting me, Jim Boy, and what you call? Well, anyway, check it out. I'm gonna give y'all a Mike Tyson story that's in the book. Should I give it y'all? If 20 people could tell me yes within if 20 people say yes in the next what 40 seconds, I'll do it. I'll do y'all the Mike Tyson story. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's on 11. Be nice. 12. All right. Now, 20 people could cash out me $100. I'll give them Mike Tyson, both my stuff. No, check it out. This is in the book. I was doing security for a lady called the Harlem Madam. She used to set up girls who were dancers and who were ladies of the night, making them a little extra cash. Right? They was making a little extra cash. You know what I'm talking about, the ladies of the night. So this one time, Mike Tyson had two of the girls come to his apartment that he had on 57th Street, downtown Manhattan. And people who know Mike Tyson, they know that I'm telling the truth that he had this apartment, penthouse apartment, down on 57th Street. So I take both of the girls down there. Now there's one girl named Candace. She was the one who used to do all the high class guys like Mr. You can't handle the truth. And Mr. All you niggas is going to have shoe programs. At this club that was down in the village that was in a brownstone that didn't look like no car club, no bar, nothing like that. It looked like a regular brownstone. But it had a strip club in it and a bar. Now, I take both of these girls down there. They're supposed to get $1,500 a piece. Y'all don't want to hear this story, man. Gene, go ahead with that stuff, man. You always talking shit and stuff like that. Yeah, y'all want to hear this for real, man. Y'all want me to finish the shit? Rosalind. All right. I'm just fucking with y'all. So now I take both of these girls down there. I'm excited. Mike Tyson is a mother. He's a beast. I had a situation with him and with this other chick that made the book that I'm not going to tell y'all that story before. So I like Mike Tyson. You understand? I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm wondering how can I get his autograph and everything, and what could I tell the girls? But I don't usually talk to the girls when they doing business with clients and things like that. But I know Mike Tyson is this particular client, and he got 2 girls coming to him. So I dropped them off. They said, Gene, you gonna wait, right? I said, yeah, y'all know I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be right here. I ain't going nowhere. About 15 minutes came. 15 minutes came. And one of the girl, Candace, came back downstairs. And I was like, yo, Candace, what's wrong? She said, and she had this look on her face. I'm like, yo, Candace, what's wrong? You know, now I ain't going back up there doing nothing to Mike Tyson or trying to do nothing to Mike Tyson. You understand? But I supposed to protect the girl. So she had this look. I said, yo, Candace, what the fuck is wrong with you, girl? What's wrong? She said, I said, what happened? She said, he only gave me $1,000. And I said, why? Because I told him that I didn't want to have sex. I just want to go. And she said, I said, what happened? She said, Gene, he ain't gonna do my pussy like he was doing hers. Yo, Gene, he an animal. I was like, I'm Mike. She said, Animal Mike. That nigga is Animal Mike. Well, if I told it before, you know what I'm saying, Libra, everybody didn't hear it. And just for that, I'm going to show y'all my food. That is the salmon cakes, croquettes. Here's the roasted potatoes. This is the mixed vegetables. And that is the rice. And I want to thank y'all for getting me through the day today. I praise God that He gives you all the strength that He gives me that I have with y'all when I come to y'all and tell y'all these stories that happened in my life. I truly appreciate every last one of y'all, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything that y'all got to give, man. Because y'all don't have to be here. Y'all could be someplace else. Y'all remember, Des, that the appetite changes just like the weather. So if friends come and go in your life, it happens. You got to move on sometime. Learn how to love people like they love you. Know that in life, you could put a smile on somebody's face just by a kind word. Understand that. Are you happy when somebody putting a smile on your face? Are you happier when you putting a smile on that face? I want to thank y'all for the day, man. I want to thank y'all, man, because it's been hard, and I appreciate everything and each and every last one of y'all. This has been Big Gene from Raw Did the Last Big Night Cooking and Conversation. I hope y'all enjoyed some of the conversation, because I'm about to enjoy the cooking. Deuces.